and we're off to a rather wet Lijiang. Yeah, onto a really nice busy road from the hotel. Hotel was fantastic as ever here in China, but this is our second to last day, really?
I think so, yeah. I think we got tonight, we got tomorrow night, and then we're in Laos. We're not in Laos tomorrow, are we? I'll have to check. But it's come up very quickly.
It has. So today there was a plan to take a little bit more of a scenic route, but it's very wet and the weather is unpredictable. We're at the tail end of a typhoon here in China, so we've decided to go directly to the hotel via the expressway. That is the plan.
First accident of the day. He's gone into the back of him. Another reason for getting on the expressway and getting out of here, because when it's wet here, it is even more hazardous.
As my mother would say, it is bump weather.
Is this guy involved as well? He's not moving?
I think he's just trying to be a witness to the...
Oh, it's just a minor bump.
A bump nonetheless.
Bump nonetheless, yeah.
So we're going to head straight to Dali, because apparently it's another wonderful city here in Yunnan. So we will go straight there. We're going to get the tyres changed ahead of Laos. We're also going to get a oil change as well.
Yeah, everything is there waiting for us. Even the oil filters, everything is sorted, which is great. These tyres are looking very good. I reckon there's another 3,000 or 4,000 kilometres in these tyres, unfortunately. But I don't want these on when we cross the Laos border, because we've had reports that it is absolute carnage and no fun for anybody.
We've actually heard it's impassable for a motorcycle.
Yeah, but unfortunately we don't actually have a choice, and neither does the rest of the group. So we're just going to have to go and see how we get on, but... Yeah.
Like we said, we have a backup plan. That's my little schemey plan, but we're going to keep that to ourselves for now. And we'll see how things go over the next few days with the weather. So I've got some things I'm working on up my sleeve for that border, but we'll play it by ear for now. But I think whatever happens, it's going to be one heck of a day and one heck of a start to the next season of this tour.
Yeah, it is going to be one big motorcycle picking up from the floor workout for me.
Yeah.
I've already concluded that the bike's going to be on the floor more than it's going to be upright, but it's all good fun.
Yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sweet Volkswagen of mine.
We've been on the road for a minute and we get cut off.
So I think it's only going to take us 2 hours to get to the hotel, and we're leaving at a good time. It's 10 to 9. So we should be there before 12, which means we'll have the whole afternoon to kind of organise the final few things. We need to make sure we've got everything we possibly need for the Laos border. We've done our e-visas ahead of time. We've got our first night accommodation booked for questions at the border. The only thing we don't, and the other thing that we do have, is our FVP for Thailand, because sometimes at the border they will ask, when are you leaving, or do you have enough money to stay? And because we don't have an outward flight, it's always good to have something booked for the next country, whether it be just a simple hotel or in our case we had the FVP for Thailand, which is dated, which will show that we're kind of planning on leaving and make things a little bit easier at the border. So I need to make sure all that's done tonight as well as I'd like to have a good look around Dali. I didn't feel like we had long enough here in Lijiang or in Shangri-La, really. So yeah, tricky. It is what it is.
All the good stuff seemed to come up at the end.
Yeah.
But we did get to have a nice walk last night through the town. But it did look a fun city indeed.
It really did. Okay then. Not far. Are we going on a motorway that we're not supposed to go on?
I think so. I don't think we're supposed to use the freeways, but everybody is today. So, well, we're at the end. I think we were the last to leave. So, come on. we were the last to leave, so maybe they'll be on the lookout for us.
Yeah, I mean, we're extra illegal because we're 2 up, so...
Oh, yeah. All of the wrongs.
We'll just go with the smile and wave rule. Use the cuteness.
Then ride off.
Ride off, yeah.
Been on the motorway now for about 30 minutes and it's absolutely been pouring down. Eased off a little bit now, but I think today was a good choice to jump on the motorway as we cannot see anything around us. It is just all misty, there's no views, and it's going to be miserable if we pull into a town to see it. So well, we've got an hour and a half and we'll get to our destination for today. Can you check in the hotel and get all our stuff organised? Actually quite good that we're getting in early today because we've got quite a bit to do today.
Yeah, it's a good plan. It really is. But it's also not very nice to be out here in this rain. Any other day I think we'd have had another day in bed. But yeah,
I think so. But we got no spare days on this trip, this part of the trip, so to press on. Probably should have put the waterproof pants on though. It wasn't actually raining when we left the hotel, so we took a gamble. And there is nowhere to stop on these Chinese motorways. Right, we got through the tolls okay. Had some odd looks from the policeman just there. But don't think you want to come after us in this rain, so we're alright. I think that's one of our last ones that we'll have to do on this trip.
Hopefully.
Right, we've turned off for the hotel. That's cool, isn't it? That looks original.
It does. This is awesome.
I think we must be staying in the older parts of town.
Perfect.
And it's dry lines as well. Stopped raining for our arrival, which is nice. And the hotel is just down this road here. I think we're going to check in, get the bags done, and then we'll shoot to the garage. We'll probably just leave the bike there as they are very busy today because this is the last chance for everyone to have stuff done to their bikes. So there'll be tyre changes. Come on, come on.
Do you mind if I don't come with you to the garage?
That's fine, Em. I don't think there's any point.
I'd like to make a few phone calls about Lao.
Yeah, I'll just be dropping the bike off anyway, so it's fine.
Ooh, I might head there. There's a coffee shop.
Was there?
Yeah, it looked good too.
Well, it's very busy with scooters here. I think this is a good introduction to Thailand.
Alright, oh, and a big supermarket there. Perfect. Oh, souvenir shops. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass on the garage.
Alright. One of these is, I think it might be this one, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that looks probably right, doesn't it?
Yeah, I reckon it's in there.
Yeah.
I think I saw the photo was that one.
Yeah. Little beep.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think it's here. Does this look right?
Yeah, it looks like a hotel to me. Maybe stop here and we'll see where the entrance to the hotel is. Reception is that way. So maybe you need to actually find out what building we're in on this one. He's going to come and tell us to move the bike when we just want to take the luggage off.
I know.
And it drives me mad every single time.
Every single time. You can't park here, you can't park here. Well, I guess that's what they're saying anyway.
It is what they're saying.
It's not been confirmed.
Yeah.
So I'm here at the garage that's going to do the service and tyre change. I'm putting the Karoo 4s back on again. The Michelin Anakee Adventures have done really well. I'm quite surprised as to how much tread is left on them. I reckon there's at least another 3 or maybe even 4,000 kilometers on them. But already pre-purchased the Karoo 4s and I'm quite glad we're putting them on as well because Laos sounds an absolute nightmare. The first 20-30 kilometers is just a mud bath. So having the 50/50s on is going to be great. Really trust the Karoo 4s as well. So I'm happy we're going to be putting them back on. So oil change, filter change and Storm will be ready to go for another 10,000. It's only a small service for this one. The next service I think will be a really big one. So they're really busy in the workshop today. Got lots of bikes to change the tyres and servicing, so gonna leave Storm here and pick him up a little bit later. Just about to head back to the hotel, and I noticed this bike in the bushes. What a shame. It's only got, has it really got 10,000 kilometers on it? Little sidecar, M could sit in there, but it's a boxer engine, and I think it's a Chinese boxer engine. I've not seen anything like this before, but shame that this guy is stuck in the hedge. Maybe make him an offer for it.
I have come out for a little shopping afternoon on my own, which is a very rare occurrence nowadays, but we've come into the town centre and have a look at some of the different teas that you can get, maybe even pick up a few souvenirs to actually send back home, and that's what we've been doing on this trip. Every time we see something and we think we're never going to find that again, we get it and we ship it back home. So one day our house will be full of all of the memories from our around the world trip. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to having a day kind of just exploring and enjoying being on my own for a few hours. It's not happened in a while, but let's see what we can find.
I'm back at the garage and Storm is ready. So it'll be good for another 10,000 kilometers. So that should get us down to Kuala Lumpur, where I think we'll do the next service there. And I'm probably going to end up changing the tyres again in Bangkok after we do our big Thailand trip. We'll see how we get on with them. But bike's looking great, really happy to have the Carro 4s back on, and the guys at the garage did a great job. So I'm going to head back to the hotel now and see what Em's up to. And then I think we're going to have a little wander around. Back from the service, as mentioned the other day, we've decided we won't be camping in Thailand, Malaysia and Indonesia. So I've got here our full camping setup and we're on our way now to the post office, where we'll be sending this bag to New Zealand to our friends there, because for sure we're going to need the camping gear when we get there. I think it's going to cost us around 80 to 100 euros to send 8 kilograms all the way to New Zealand, which is actually not bad and saves us carrying all this equipment around with us for the next, I don't know, 10, 12,000 kilometers. So hopefully we'll go and find it and see how much it costs. Going for the big weigh-in, I think we're at 8.3 kilograms. Well, there's an hour of our life that we'll never get back. What an experience that was. So first of all, we eventually got a box in the end. I went and got one from the shop, but meanwhile they managed to find one they had in the store. But she said first it was $120 to ship it. So he said, fine, go ahead. We packaged everything up and went to pay. And then it went to $230. And then it changed again to $300.
Yeah.
With all of the expenses.
The price changed at least 3 times. And then they were like, oh, it's okay, we'll give you a coupon. And then it brought it back down to $200. So it was a weird experience. I think next time we would just go to China Post instead of trying to use a different...
Yeah, they're like an agent.
They're like an agent or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It took an hour, but it's done. I don't know if we'll ever see our camping equipment again, but we tried our best. And it also does mean that Storm is 9 kilograms lighter, which is fantastic.
That is good.
Really, really good.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm
so
leaving
the plan
tomorrow.
is now.
Yes, by motorbike.
The plan is now to have a wander around Dali, the old town, and grab some dinner. I think we're pretty much ready. We've done so much today, sorting out everything. Bike's ready, bike's lighter. I have sorted out everything we need for the crossing, which is not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. But now I'm hungry. You hungry?
I'm thirsty. I'm like parched after being in that room. And the only thing was, there was this little Chinese song playing in the shop next door. It was like ding, 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 ding. And it was on a loop for an hour. So I can actually hear that still now.
Okay, let's go get a juice and then we'll have a little wander around Dali. Well, it is early dinner tonight. We've come out to grab some tofu and some spring rolls and enjoy the sun because it's actually come out.
Yeah, it's very nice here at the moment. I thought we said we couldn't find spring rolls here in China, but we have found them on our penultimate day, so
they smell amazing
for spring
actually.
rolls is over. They look pretty good actually. They're very hot though.
Ah! Oh yeah.
They're pretty good actually. Very nice.
So we're gonna have this and then we'll have another walk around Dali. So far I really like it here, but with this being the penultimate day, I can't stop thinking about the Lao border.
Yeah.
And I am starting to
You've
get
been watching too many TikToks, avalanches and mud baths and things like that.
landslides and all this. So it's going to be an interesting day crossing over. From everything that we can see online, it's 50 kilometers of mud, but it is mixed in with bits of tarmac and trucks and everything. So I think it's going to be a real mixed bag.
You just have to see what the weather does, really. If it dries up over the next couple of days, it might make things a lot easier. But if we have torrential rain, it's going to do the opposite.
Yeah. So got the Karus on. That'll be good.
Yeah, Karoo 4s at least. So about as prepared as we can be.
So we are now at the South Gate in the ancient city of Dali, and this is actually called the Wuha Tower, and it was built by the Ming Dynasty, and it is absolutely gorgeous. What an awesome way to start our walk through the city and head into hopefully some small little streets, do some shopping, and then head back to the hotel. Let's go. We are now walking down what I think is kind of like the main street. We've got lots of silver shops, lots of actual coffee shops, but they're selling coffee beans freshly roasted, which is really cool. And it says the altitude that they've been roasted at. We also have, I think, milk, tea, silver, lots of rocks and jade, everything really being sold here. This hasn't got so many restaurants on this street, it's more like shopping street or souvenir street. But in between, so behind me is the Wuha Tower. We have another tower as we walk down, so it's like whichever way you walk, you've got a gorgeous view of a pagoda. Yeah, just having a little look through.
There's a lot going on here, but the shops are so nicely presented.
Yeah, every single one of them looks like something out of a
It's like perfect, isn't
picture
it?
perfect, yeah.
Go down there.
Cool, yeah.
We got dried fruits. Don't really know what fruits they are. As we said before, every street here is fascinating. This is just one of the many little offshoots from the main street there. So much going on, lots of different music. We'll keep plowing through the city.
Another beautiful example of incredible architecture here in China is right behind me, and this whole street is really honestly so beautiful to just wander and walk around. You feel so safe here in the towns. You can kind of just like relax and you don't get pestered by anyone. There's no actual beggars on the streets or anyone homeless. It's a real change from what we're used to in the cities in Europe. And it's a real welcome change as well. So we're gonna have another little walk around. You can literally get lost. There's mazes and little like alleyways you can go and walk through, and I think we might go and find a drink. But yeah, it's been a really mismatch of a day because we had that quite nasty motorway rain slog this morning, but I've loved our afternoon here in Dali.
It's 7 p.m. We don't normally have coffee so late, but this place has a really cool machine, and it would have been a tragedy not to sample some of the local coffee because they actually grow it here in Yunnan, in this area. Lots of coffee and lots of tea is grown here in the mountains. So yeah, we're going to break the rule and have a late night coffee. It's very European.
So we've gone for the number 3, which I'm pretty sure is a Yunnan bean. It says the translation, which might be slightly off, but it says it's a medium roast with a red wine, passion fruit, chocolate milk tone to it, which is going to be really interesting. But this is the coffee machine that I saw when we were walking down the street, and I was like, we have to come in and try a coffee from here. So I have no idea how it works, but it looks awesome. So the beans are being freshly ground, and over here we've got the machine. There is the freshly ground coffee, and then we're gonna tamper it in next with the perfect amount of pressure. There we go. Next step, we are preheating the cups. I think he's applying pressure now to squeeze the water through the ground coffee.
Well, I can smell the coffee now, and I think the taste reflects the amount of effort that went into making that. There's going to be a good one.
I think this is our first time trying the Yunnan bean.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah?
I like that. It's like a in between. Well, it's not an Americano. Like a longo.
A longo. Is it nutty or it tastes anything different?
I guess it is nutty.
Is it nutty?
Now you've mentioned it. Yeah, it's really good, actually. Been impressed. It's quite funny, really. We've travelled from the top of China all the way to the bottom, and this is the first time we've actually seen so much coffee on offer.
Yeah.
And it's really good. So I'm really impressed. The great setup he's got there as well.
I think we'll get one of those for our house one day.
Oh, so it's a bit too much effort, I think. It's 8:30 now, and we're going strong after those coffees. We've had a wonderful evening roaming the streets of Dali here. There is a great atmosphere to the city here. There's live music being played everywhere, scooters beeping about, and just generally people enjoying themselves. It's really nice to see.
Yeah, it's lovely, and it's a really kind of nice end to the China trip. We've got one more night here after this, and then we are on a new adventure in Laos. So I've got that melancholy nostalgia, like, oh, I don't want it to go.
Setting in. Yeah.
That sounds good.
It does, doesn't it?
I'm not sure what that is.
We are on the road at the moment.
We are on the road, to be fair.
We should probably cut in a minute, but there's no way in.
Because there's thousands of scooters, and they're all electric, so you can't even hear them sneaking up behind you until you hear the brake going.
Oh, yeah. You're thinking about the fashion shops here, the
They're
clothes
fantastic. They're so unique. Every single piece is different, and every shop has got like a different vibe. Whether, you know, whatever your vibe is, you could find something here, and I love that. I haven't seen a big chain. I haven't seen a H&M or a, you know, I haven't even seen the same shop over and over when we've been here in China. You know, when we've gone to lots of the towns, I've not seen the same shop over and over.
I mean, just walk in there and look at these shops as a small sample of everything we've been seeing.
This one, gorgeous. Got hats, bags, all different types, and then this one is a leather goods store. We've got every.
We've seen some really good ones, haven't we, on this trip?
These are gorgeous, and there's every style for everything. These are 150.
It's about 15 euros, £15. Bargain.
Yeah. And then here you've got some of the examples of the clothes, like I was saying. So these are skirts, and the fabrics feel absolutely gorgeous.
And there isn't like 10 of each one, is there? There's basically one of each one, isn't there?
But look at that. Like, every dress is beautiful, and yeah, look at this one. And the thing is, you actually see the girls here wearing them, just roaming about, doing their daily life, and they all look absolutely stunning. They put us to shame, really. That was a men's one. It's got full of linen shirts.
So do you think Dali might be a return to place?
I think so. Definitely for shopping. And
We're going to go down there?
yeah, let's go down here. And definitely for just enjoying. I really, really like it here. I like the vibe. I like how chill it is. Look at the kids' clothes.
Oh.
How cute is that? So sweet. But we are gonna have a final walk through some of these streets and head to bed, because tomorrow we have a motorway slog towards the final border town, which is, I think it's Peur, P-E-U-R.
Not sure.
No.
Is it? How far is that from there? I think it's 200 kilometres from the border, isn't it?
Yeah.
But still, tomorrow it's about 400 kilometres as we ride south, close to Laos. 80% is going to be highway, but that's okay, because I think it's going to be raining again tomorrow, which is fine. We might have a little bit of a rumble on the motorway with the Carrefours.
I don't mind it, I don't mind it.
But we'll be appreciating them as we hit the mud when we enter Laos.
So we'll see you all in the next episode as we make our way to Laos and have our final big ride here in China.
Yeah.